Hello and welcome into See You Next Tuesday. This is a little bit different for me because I don't have makeup on and there's a video rolling. This episode today is all about trichotillomania, a issue that I have, or a disorder, I would guess you would call it. And I want to talk about it, and I've had it forever, and I just want to talk about it because I've been struggling with it a lot in this quarantine. So let's dive right into it. I'm gonna do my makeup on here just to kind of be like, this is how I do my makeup, since I don't have any eyebrows or eyelashes. I have some eyebrows, but I don't have a ton, and I have absolutely no eyelashes. My face has a lot of breakouts on it right now. I went to the dermatologist this morning, and I got a bunch of injections because I have cystic acne. So today we're just like getting really real, and I don't even have a bra on. We're just fucking being real and talking about trichotillomania. So I'm gonna start with my makeup and start talking about it. I've had it basically for as long as I can remember. The first time I remember having it was, I think I was maybe in the 5th grade. And I just remember I was taking one of those STAR testings, I think that it was, one of the tests that they had you take, and I was not a good test taker. So excuse me if you hear like noises on the table, because I'm also going to be doing my makeup at the same time as this. For those of you who don't know what trichotillomania is, the actual definition of it is a disorder that involves recurrent, irresistible urges to pull out body hair. The urges involve pulling out hair from the scalp, eyebrows, or other areas of the body. I am only eyebrows and eyelashes, fortunately. So I'm just gonna... because a lot of people also pull out their like actual hair, and that would be like a real challenge. And the thing with it is that like it's so hard to stop. It is so hard because it's this like, it's like eating. It's like you have to eat. I have to pull out my eyelashes. My eyebrows are a lot easier to not pull out, but my eyelashes, it's a conscious decision. I have to pull them out. Like I cannot handle not pulling them out. They still grow back a little bit, but not really. Some of the hairs are like white and don't really like, I think they're called vellus hairs, where they don't really grow back fully, and they're just like fake little babe hairs. They're not fake, but they're like see-through almost. What color should I do for my eyeshadow? Probably go with the orange today. Okay, so yeah, I was taking a STAR testing, and I remember with my eyebrows, is where it started. I just like remember looking down at my test that I was taking in the 5th grade. And I was like, oh, there's a bunch of hairs all over it. And then I went to the bathroom and I was like, holy fuck, a big chunk of my eyebrow was gone. And I didn't understand it at the time. And I went home and my mom was like, what the fuck happened to your face? I'm sure she didn't say it like that because I was in the 5th grade. She was like, sweetie babe, where'd your freaking eyebrow go? And I told her, for some reason, like when you're a kid, like I thought I did something wrong. So I was like, I fell down and scraped my eyebrow and it came off. But there was no scab, so that doesn't make any sense. And then it eventually moved to eyelashes. I remember I was like have sleepovers with girlfriends, and I would be up at night and I wouldn't be able to sleep, and I would just be like working on my eyelashes, and then I started to get gaps. And the thing with trichotillomania is that you start to like, you feel guilty because it's like, I don't not want to have eyelashes or eyebrows. This doesn't look normal. Like the memes with celebrities where they take out their eyebrows. A bitch needs her brows. Like, and also I just kind of look a little bit different without makeup. Fuck, I don't remember what I was talking about though to get here. oh, when you do it, like, I don't want to look, like, I wish I had eyelashes, but I'm pretty sure that if I woke up tomorrow with a full set of eyelashes, if God was like, boom, bitch, here you go, fairy godmother graced me with a full set of Lash City, I still wouldn't be able to keep them. And it's just, it's so rough. Even, like, just, like, to, like, think about it, like, kind of makes me want to do it, but clearly I don't have anything. I can't, like, I really need them to come back in. But yeah, that's my face. If you are listening to this podcast and you want to be watching this podcast, you should go ahead and head over to my Patreon, patreon.com/littlebabykates. I post all of my videos there first and all of my podcasts there first, so you get them early, you get extra videos, you get extra content. So if that's something that you're interested in, I would be so happy to have you there. And for those patrons who are a part of my Patreon, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me. You help me pay my podcast bills, you help me, like, follow my dreams. And it means so much to me. You guys have no idea. And it's just like a fun time on there, so come on and join in. Come on, join in! I don't know what that's from, but I say it all the time. I think it's from, like, my sister, and, like, it's from a video or something. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. Let's start with my freaking makeup. I wonder, should I, like, zoom in some with the camera here? Let's see. Okay, that's too close. That's also too close. Oof, my double chin though. All about being real and accepting ourselves though today. Okay, and every day. It's hard though. I mean, with the quarantine, like I don't think I've gained any weight, but I just, like, feel kind of like bleh. But I think everyone is kind of feeling it. So if you feel ugly today, it's okay, because it happens to everybody. You know? Everybody feels ugly sometimes. Okay, let's start with the eyeshadow. Oh, I guess I should turn on my time lapse that I'm doing here on my phone. I'm a hot mess today, y'all. I'm a hot mess every day. I just winked at the time lapse, so please excuse how embarrassing that was. Okay, we're gonna start with I'm using Urban Decay Shadow Primer. It's my favorite thing ever. I guess I should probably, like, talk about something while I do this so that you're not just watching me do my makeup, because that seems like it might be a little bit boring. This is the palette I'm going to use. It's a fucking mess, but it's a Kylie palette. Ta-da! Can you see my apartment in the reflection of that? No, thank God. Thank God. And I'm going to start off with this color. This is the first time I've ever done, like, a YouTube makeup video, so this is different. I tried to do one once and I hated the way that it came out, so I never released it. I've got a lot of videos that I've just never released. So yeah, I would remember, like, being at sleepovers and, like, pulling out my hair, and I remember when I got to high school, because for some reason I stopped doing it from, because I did it forever, and I stopped doing it, I think it was from the 7th and 8th grade, and then it started up again in the 9th, which is interesting because my mom had breast cancer during the 7th and 8th grade, so you would think that the stress from that would cause me to pull my eyelashes out. The eyebrows are a newer thing. It used to just be the eyelashes, and then the brows also, like, started to trickle in, so that happened as well. But oh my God, it's gonna be so hard to keep track of what I'm saying because I'm also doing my makeup and I'm such a fucking stoner that it's hard for me to remember goddamn anything that I'm saying. Fuck this shit, Anna. Sometimes I just get random vines stuck in my head and sing them, like that one. But in high school it was difficult because I would try to hide it by like wearing a lot of eyeshadow, and then I had friends who were like, let me see your eyeshadow, it looks so good. And then I would close my eyes and they would look, and then they would see that I had gaps of eyelashes, and they would be like, wait, what is happening? And when you're a kid, like, imagine how, I mean, it's probably, I'm really used to it at this point, and I'm like one of those people that's like, fuck you if you give two shits about this. Like, I don't care really. It's just like when I feel ugly about it, that's when I care. But if somebody else is judging it, like, I don't care. But when you're a kid, you care about that shit. And I thought that they were gonna think I was weird, because it's kind of weird that I fucking pull my hair out. That I cannot stop pulling my hair out. Yeah, I don't have an option. I fucking pull my hair out. And I didn't know how to like explain that. But there was this other girl that went to my high school as well, and she asked me about it, and she wouldn't stop asking me questions about it. And then like she was like, I also have it. I also pull out my eyelashes as well. However, I still follow her to this day on Instagram, and she was able to stop, and she has her eyelashes again. So I'm so happy for her. That's gotta be amazing. But I just don't, like, the urge just hasn't ever like gone away. So I still do it. I just, and there was a certain point I was just like, I don't want to fight it anymore, and I just gave in. I was like, this is gonna be a part of my life, so I'm just gonna do it. Oh well. And then for the next color, I'm gonna do this one, this one, this one. I can hear the guy outside delivering Amazon packages. I'm gonna go with a little bit of orange right here. Right meow. Right here, right meow. So, it's just a really, it was just embarrassing in high school, and I also feel like I just look really ugly without makeup on. Like, I'm very fortunate that I have makeup and I can like make myself feel like I look good. Which, it's kind of weird that me painting my eyelids freaking orange is what makes me feel pretty, but you know. And I get the, like, I love when you guys are like, you're so pretty, you don't need to worry about it, blah, 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 blah. Like, that is so sweet, and I appreciate you guys saying that, but I think it's just like a me thing. Because I wonder, like, what would I look like if I had eyelashes? What would it be like to not have stuff blow into my eyes when I'm walking? Because, like, that's an issue as well. Eyelashes freaking protect your eyes. So if it's really windy outside and I don't have sunglasses on, it's going in my eyes. Like, when I went to Coachella, it was very difficult because the sand was just blowing directly into my eyeballs. There's nothing to protect them, so it just blows straight in. And then in the shower, water just trickles straight down into my eyeballs. So there's no really stopping any of that. So I have to like close my eyes really, really tight. Or like if I ever get a facial, I'm always really afraid they're gonna get it into my eyes. Or like when I get a haircut, like I'm always afraid that the really tiny pieces of hair are gonna get into my eyes because that shit hurts like a bitch. So those are some of the things that suck about having trichotillomania. I mean, honestly, there's nothing good about having it. I hate every single thing about it. There's nothing about it where I'm like, oh, silver lining. No, it's not fun to have. I don't enjoy it at all. But I do have it, and I have just learned to deal with it. And thank God for winged eyeliner, because you will see how much, I mean, you guys know what I actually look like. This is like one of the first times I've ever been like, hey, look at my bald ass face. I look like a bald eagle noodle. Oh my God. So this is looking like a mess, but don't worry, it won't in the end. Fingers fucking crossed since I'm filming it. I'm now gonna do a lighter color. I'm gonna do this one. This guy. Gonna go right here with it. Ooh, that's a lovely moment. I love that. Also, like, eyeshadow really gets into the crevices of my eyeballs. One time, I went to the doctor because I was blowing my nose and there was black stuff in it, and I was like, I'm dying. And he was like, I think that your liquid eyeliner is getting into your eyeballs, because it does all the time, because sometimes like I'll miss and I'll just like go straight into my eyeball. And he was like, it went into your eye and into your tear duct, and then therefore it's in your snot, and that's why you have black. And because I was like, thank God, because I thought that I was dying. So that's something that can happen as well. Now I need another color to, also I just like washed my hair right before this, so don't mind me at all. I think it's this one? Yes. No. No, it is not. It is not that one. That's not it either. Do I not have it with me in my little station? Because that will be unfortunate. I just am not gonna worry about it right now then. But I have to. I need to blend this. This looks like absolute bullshit. Alright, hold on. Use Kylie palettes and they all are fucked up with my foundation, so don't mind it. But I'm now going to use this color, which is called Raw, to blend this. Because it looks like shit. Anyway, back to Trichotillomania. You guys also asked me questions a few weeks ago. I asked you guys to ask me if you had any questions about Trichotillomania. So why don't I start answering those? I sent myself a photo of them. Do you ever feel the urge to pull out hair from other parts of your body? No, not really. That luckily hasn't happened. I'm hoping that it doesn't evolve, since I did go from only eyelashes to eyebrows, but I'm hoping that it just stays where it is. Also, if you have Trichotillomania and like you want to be friends, or like you want to talk about it, I would absolutely love, love, love for you to add me everywhere on social media. You can follow me everywhere at Little Baby Kate. And I just like want to talk about it and make it like more just talked about and normal, because a lot of people have it. It's very common. Nobody just really talks about it. Then we've got, when do you notice you feel most triggered to pull it? So with my eyelashes, those are just like, it'll be like my nighttime routine, and I notice that I have like a fuller thing of lashes. I'll do those with tweezers. With my eyebrows, it's more of a stress thing, or I'm watching TV and I'm thinking about something subconsciously, and I'll just start to do it and I don't know that I'm doing it. See how much blending with a color on the outside of the eyeshadow helps? Like, I went from scary clown like orange to a blended moment. God, I love makeup so much. It's just my favorite thing. So, since all we're doing is sitting around watching TV during quarantine, it's been difficult for me to keep my hands away from my eyelashes. I don't know if you guys know this. Another weird thing that I do is I play with tape. Like, I take Scotch tape and I roll it into perfect, really thick, like, pieces that you would put on like a back of a photo, and I play with it all day long. And I've done it since I was little. Like, I have videos of me putting stickers all over my face. Like, it's just always been a thing. And I just like do it like this. So I have definitely been playing with much more tape than usual. I just feel really guilty about the tape because I feel like my carbon footprint is really huge because it's a huge waste of plastic because of how much tape I go through, but it helps me with my trichotillomania, so, you know, and I just like always love playing with tape, but I have to put it down now because I'm doing my makeup, but I always have one near. I'm also going to take a sip of coffee now. And I'm also going to make sure that my podcast is still recording on the computer end because that's always the worst. And it is, and we're good. Back to questions in my eyeshadow. Do you ever catch yourself doing it and think, what the fuck, and then tell yourself to stop? Yeah. If I catch, because like, as you can see, my trouble areas, I'll use my eyebrow pencil to point. My trouble areas are right here. This one is starting to come back, and I kind of tackled this as well. But my troubled areas are right here at the front of where the eyebrow is. And if I catch myself like going and pulling it and noticing, I just have to tell myself like, let go, don't pull it out. You really need your eyebrows. Like, they're really, really important. You can't not have eyebrows because you just can't. I look too weird without them. Like, this isn't the look. It's not like I bleached my eyebrows and I'm a model. This is like, girl, where'd your brows go? You look like you did some crack on a Monday morning. Sorry if I offended anybody that listens to my podcast that does crack. Not out here to offend. Have you ever considered microblading for your brows? I have considered it. The only thing is that with my eyebrows, they're not always gone. So I don't want to like do it and then they grow back. And then like, what if I don't like is it microblading? Yeah. What if I don't like it and then I'm like kind of stuck with them? Or what if like they're just too square? Like, I'm very particular about how I want them to look. And if like I can't take them off at the end of the day, that's going to be a problem. And I don't like anything permanent. So no for me with microblading, but it does look great. Like, it looks really good. I am just too scared, and I'm also not very good with pain. So no. I have it, and now my daughter does it. It's so hard to stop. Girl, I freaking feel you. It is so hard to stop. There's times when I feel like it's easier, but the urges are always there. So I really feel you, and I'm really sorry that you're having to go through it. And I also worry about that. Like, I wonder, will my kids have it? Because I worry about that. I don't want them to have to deal with this. It's not fun. Like, I feel like I would look so much prettier with eyelashes. But like I said earlier, even if I grew them out, I wouldn't be able to keep them. So when people say like, a lot of people say like, why don't you get eyelash extensions? One, because there's nothing for it to be on. Like, in order to have eyelash extensions, you have to have eyelashes to glue it onto. There's nothing here to glue onto, so they wouldn't, I couldn't do that. I wear a lot of fake eyelashes, but if I wear them all day long, since my eyes don't have any eyelashes on them, it gets really irritated. So, yeah. Just want to say that you're so beautiful with or without eyelashes or eyebrows. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. It means so much when you guys like respond and comment, and I love having conversations with you guys, and you guys DM me and we talk about all different types of stuff, and I just love getting to know you guys more. So if you want to have a conversation about something, go ahead and DM me, or you can also drop a comment on my website, katiethompson.la. I respond to stuff there as well. You are beautiful just the way you are. Don't be ashamed. Thank you. It's really hard to not feel ugly without eyelashes or eyebrows. It's just, I just don't feel like I look the best that I could. But I feel like everybody feels like they look really weird without makeup, so, or all girls feel like that. So maybe, but like, it's a thing for like sleepovers and like with guys, because it's like, not having, I just feel like when we take our makeup off, we want to somewhat look the same, and I truly look like night and day, like, and I know that, and it's fine, but like guys can be assholes about it, and I don't want to to feel bad, worse about myself than I already do. So then like, I mean, I feel like so weird about it that when I have makeup off and I'm like talking to a guy, it's hard for me to look them in the eye because I feel like they're just looking at me like, what is wrong with her and where is her eyelashes and why are her lids bald? So that's definitely a struggle as well. I heard about this on an episode of the Secret Room podcast. Yeah, I mean, it's a really common thing. A lot of people have it. I just feel like a lot of people don't talk about it because how weird is it to just be like, hey, I pull out my eyelashes, let's have a conversation about it. It's just kind of weird. I'm doing my eyeliner now. I feel like I should get closer so you guys can really see how I draw it on. First I kind of like draw it, like the top line. I kind of get to cheat with liquid eyeliner because I don't have any eyelashes, so I can literally draw it just onto my lid. And when I'm done, I want you to look at how different does that look? Okay, well, it looks really crazy right now because I don't have an eyebrow or a wing on yet. But it's so crazy that adding just a black line to my eyelid makes me look so much more, I don't want to say normal because that's a really rude word, but like, it just makes me look more pleasing to myself. I don't know what to say. I'm trying to not be, I don't want you guys to think that I'm like talking down about myself. Like, I'm just being as real as possible because trichotillomania does make me feel really ugly, and it is a really big struggle. Uh-oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. It is a struggle, and I do feel really, like, ugly with it, and I don't want you guys to think that, like, I'm talking badly about myself because I don't ever want other people to do that, but, like, it's okay to have moments like that. And like every morning I get up and I like say in the mirror like, you are enough, and like, you know, the person that you're gonna end up with is not gonna care if you have eyelashes or if you have eyebrows. But it's really hard to like wish that you had, it's not that I wish that I had eyelashes and eyebrows, I just wish that I didn't want to pull them out. Like, I just wish that it wasn't like a normal thing for me, like all the time. Like, I don't even think about it when it comes to my eyelashes, and it's like hardly weird to me anymore. But I just like wish that I didn't have that urge, you know? And it's also like, it goes hand in hand with having anxiety. Like, if you have anxiety and you do it, like, it makes a lot of sense because it's just like, what it is when I pull out like a piece of hair, the hurt feeling feels good to me. I think I read online that it's literally sends serotonin to my brain, and like it makes me feel good in the moment. So like the pain of it doesn't feel like pain to me, it feels really good. And that's kind of what it is. It's like the pain of it feels good. Oh, I kind of cried off the excess eyeshadow that I needed to get rid of, so. Okay, back to the eyeliner though, now that I've had my crying moment. Jesus Christ. Microblading may help you feel better with your confidence. That's what it is. I wish that I had more confidence about the fact that I don't have any eyelashes, but it's okay to like, you know, not have confidence all the time. But then also there's other days where I wake up and I'm like, I don't fucking care. You know, it all just depends on how many fucks I give that day. I cannot talk while I do my winged eyeliner, but I draw it first. Like a little triangle, and then I just fucking color that bitch in. And then where it needs to be connected, I just fucking connect it. And that's how I do my winged eyeliner. Damn, that's a good wing. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, if I cover up my eyebrows, like that's insane how much different I look with like eyeshadow on, I feel like, and eyeliner. Oops, that was still a little bit wet. So it's running everywhere. Okay, wait, I have to stop. I need to... I almost just accidentally showed my boob, which I know half of you want to see. I had to dry it off. Oh no! It's okay, I'll fix it. The crying. I don't suggest sobbing and doing a makeup tutorial. It is a little bit challenging, I'll tell you what. This one I did differently than the other side because it's all fucked up. Oh my god, this one's bad. So, I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, how jank this frickin'... I don't know which eyeliner is newer, but I need to use the newer one because the older one runs. I think it's this one though. So, let's get back to this wing. It's not amazing. But you know, they're not always gonna be perfect. Works for me. All right, let's do the eyebrows. That part's pretty important. It's kind of like, you know, the best part of the face, apparently. Will they ever grow back if you let them? Somebody asked. Yes, they will grow back. I just have issues letting them grow back because I want to pull them out. Like, and it's even hard because you can see, actually you can't see on the camera, but like there's some that's like growing down here that I need to get, but then there's like new ones that are coming in here. And the whole issue is that if I just go in there right now to get the few scragglers that are on the bottom, I'm gonna wanna get all the newbies. So I'm trying to avoid going to my eyebrows with tweezers because I will wanna pull all the new ones out that are growing in, because new ones that are growing in are like even more appetizing than long ones. I've done the same thing since the 6th grade. I didn't think that anybody else did. See, this is why I'm doing this. Because, like, people don't know that other people do it and they think that they're insane. Like, you're not insane. A lot of people want to pull out their hair for absolutely no reason. Okay, let's do the eyebrow. So, with this one, it's actually easier because I'm starting to get baby hair so I can see where it's coming in. And I kind of just outline it very soft. I'm using Anastasia Brow Wiz in Caramel. I used to use Auburn, but it's a little bit too red because my hair is not like red. It's kind of that more brown red. So the Auburn didn't look good because it was just too red. It's not that it didn't look good. I used it for a year. I just found the caramel one to look a little bit more natural. And since I don't have any eyebrows and I'm trying to make them look as natural as possible, I changed the color. So easy strokes, really light at first, because you can always add later. You just don't want to take it off if you like a little piece of the brow that you have happening. Gonna get in here. Now the bottom part of the brow. Like that. See? And now we're starting to have an eyebrow. To be honest though, I don't like the shape of this. It's not my favorite. It comes in a little too like, and I want it to be like, so I'm just gonna keep working at it. It's also hard for me to do my eyebrows and talk at the same time, which is kind of what I'm doing on this entire podcast. I didn't realize how hard it is to talk and do your makeup at the same time. So if this is a really rough podcast to get through. I'm sorry. I also don't know what my upstairs neighbor is doing, but he is making like fart noises with a chair or something. Okay, and then this, that, one of these. Okay, and that's an eyebrow. It's not perfect. I'm not obsessed with it, but they're not gonna be because I don't have eyebrows. And that's what I have to tell myself every day when I do them and I almost cry. Like, this is bad enough to where it would ruin my day. Like, I hate this eyebrow completely. I hate it. But they're not gonna be perfect. And there's one. And then I'll do another one and see if I still hate it because it's hard to tell when there's just one. This one's the harder one because there's less. So I start here. At the front. And then sorry that I'm not talking. I need to concentrate. God, having a rough eyebrow day, which is ironic since I'm fucking doing it. See, like, look. Ugh. This is the struggle. Like, this is what it's like for me to do my makeup every day. Like, this is where I'm just like, I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to stay home. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do anything. Like, this is what happens, like, when I'm trying to get ready to go to work and I hate my eyebrows, or I'm trying to get ready for a date and I hate my eyebrows, or AfterBuzz. There's been so many times that I've almost canceled on AfterBuzz because I didn't like my eyebrows. Like, that's how much it affects me. But if I just keep working at it and I keep calm, which is something that is so hard for me to do, then it'll eventually turn into an eyebrow of some sort. And usually I like one eyebrow more than the other. Like today I like this one more. This one is so like, this one's like, here we go. Kind of. I still hate the other one. Here we go. This one is not it. And I need to fix it. It's fine. Fuck it. It's quarantine. I'm not fucking going anywhere. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to the face. The face makeup. I've got so much glitter under my eyes, but I really don't want to get up to get a makeup wipe. So I'm just gonna use my t-shirt like a gross ass bitch and some spit. Yep. You saw it here first, folks. But I brushed my teeth, so my spit smells fine. Okay, should be enough. Yeah, good enough. I use this NYX BB cream. I love it. I just, and then like a, up there. And I'll let it drip dramatically. Not really. Blop, blop. I don't even need. Oh, a little too much today. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna lie about it one bit. Ooh, it's so much. Oh, Lord help. A little bit too much foundation. Okay. I've got that watermelon sugar high. I think it's by Harry Styles. I have it stuck in my head because of TikTok. They're doing like, they'll show like their face sober and then they'll show their faces high. And I want to do it because I get high all the time. But I feel like I don't even look high when I get high because I hardly get high really. Watermelon sugar high. Okay. So our foundation's on. I'm literally using the camera as my mirror. No big deal, everybody. Everything's fine. And now, push my hair back and put on my face powder. Oof, hair in my mouth. I really enjoy the MAC. My sister gave me this because it wasn't her color and she's like, will it match you? And it matches me perfectly. MAC Studio Fix in NC10 is my color, or the color I put on. Wait, I forgot concealer. We need concealer. Oh, it's not open. Is it open? What is happening here? No? It's like a twist off thing? I've used this a zillion times. Did I already fucking clog this somehow? This seems like I clogged this or something. I just don't want it to all come squirting out. I need to declog it with something. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Just gonna dot it in some more. Watermelon sugar high. Normally I would do this on all my zits, but I got them all injected today at the dermatologist, so I'm not gonna do that to them. Even though she says it's fine to put makeup on them. Gonna just blend in my concealer with my frickin' finger. Don't mind me. And yeah, it's like way too bright, but once I put the powder on, it looks much better. God, I hate this eyebrow so much today. And I'm by no means saying that I'm great at makeup. Let me just say that right now. I'm just showing you how I do my makeup with Trichotillomania. And honestly, this is not even my best makeup day. This is just me getting ready for nothing. Okay. Now we'll do powder. Probably should let my concealer soak in, but I'm not. I also really need to clean my makeup brushes, so don't look at them and don't judge me. Thanks. Watermelon sugar high. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup Trichotillomania video podcast. I enjoyed doing it for you guys. Sorry if I was a little scatterbrained. This was a challenge, I'm not gonna lie. Talking, doing my makeup, and talking about something so vulnerable has been so hard. Didn't realize what a challenge it would be. Okay. My nose has too much powder on it. As I add more. Okay. I'm gonna do the blush now, and then I will finish answering y'all's questions, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Where the fuck is that brush? I need that fucking blush brush. Found it, don't worry. I found it, don't worry. Found it, don't worry. All right, I'm using Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow. Normally I would be using Kylie's whatever, but I ran out of it, so had to go into the cabinet and find something else to use. I put on way too much blush, is what I do at first. So I really pile it on. I mean, I guess it's not really, but it seems like a lot, right? We do a little nose. And then more on this side. And I always like the way this side looks more than this side. And then you take your powder brush that you used before and blend it in. And then my very favorite part, the final kiss of a rose. I'm using Melt. Whoop. It's not focusing. And it is this one. Watermelon Sugar High. Can't really fucking see it as much as I wanted you to in here, but a little highlight moment. And then usually at the end, the putting on powder fucks my brows up, so I just go back into the top right here, give it a little extra, read all about it. This one looks like absolute turds, but tails what it tails, and it's not going to get any better. And then if I was really feeling fancy and extra, I'd put on eyelashes, but I'm gonna save the lash and save my lid and not do it. But I just wanted to show you guys like an overall simple, this is my makeup for the day. And that's how I do my makeup with Trichotillomania. It's like fucking night and day. I'll tell you what. All right, even though I've got powder all over my hands, let me finish answering your guys' questions. Thank you for sharing. It takes a lot to open up to complete strangers about something so personal. It is really hard to open up about it, but at the same time, you guys give so much like positive, like, you guys make me feel good. So it's not hard to share it when, if I'm having a bad day and I go to social media and tell you guys that I'm having a bad day and you guys respond with the sweetest stuff. It's just so nice. And I truly, truly appreciate all of it so much. And that's what makes it easy to open up, because you guys are really nice. I mean, I sometimes get the people who are really rude, but usually you guys are really nice. Is it the feeling like picking and peeling a scab? Yeah. And that is also one of the, it's like called dermatillomania. It's like the same thing as trichotillomania, but it's with your skin and you pick it. They're both hand in hand. So like if you like pick at your cuticles all the time until they bleed, or like nail biting, like it's all kind of the same thing. I just happen to pull out my eyelashes. And is it a feeling that goes away, or do you just learn to cope with it? I mean, it's not even learning to cope with it. I just fucking gave into it. With my eyebrows, that one I'm having to cope with. But with my lashes, like, they're gone. I'm not going to have them back. And if I try to have them back, it's too much of an uncomfortable feeling that I don't want to deal with. So, yeah, I guess it's kind of just, like, dealing with it. And, you know, my ice maker is deciding to make some noise right now and talk as well. But, yeah. Trichotillomania is something that is a part of me, and it's been a part of my life for a long time. I said life weird. Part of my life. And I'm not ashamed of it. I have bad days with it. This month has been bad. I don't have eyebrows right now. And I get down on myself because of that, because I feel guilty and like I just want to have eyebrows and eyelashes, but I don't, and it'll always be a struggle. If you are someone who has trichotillomania and you feel just the same as me, girl, boy, I am right there with ya. If you ever have a day where you don't feel beautiful, that's okay. Do something that makes you feel beautiful, because you are. For instance, you don't like the way your nose looks, or you don't like the color of your hair, or you don't like this or that. Like, none of that matters, because it's all about like what's inside. And I know that sounds like really cliche and it sounds like really annoying, but it's true. So none of that matters, and just be yourself and try to love yourself as much as possible, because that's the only person that matters is you. So know that as well. Before I go, my sister, I was fucking sitting on the couch doing my makeup and she called me. Actually, no, I was talking to my mom on FaceTime. And she called me and she was like, what are you doing? And I was like, nothing, talking to mom. And she was like, I have a present for you, come outside. You guys are not gonna believe what she got me, but you probably already know because you follow me on Instagram. But she got me a fish. Oh, there's Beetlejuice. Hey, sweetie. Love you. You wanna say hi to all the people? Hey, buddy. Here he is. He's beautiful. Like, truly beautiful. I love him. No, come back. I have not named him yet, so I need help with a name. I really want to name him Penguin, but he doesn't look like a penguin, so it doesn't make any sense. If you have any ideas for a name, please comment down below. If you are watching on YouTube, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you are watching on Patreon, make sure to comment and say hi. If you're not following me everywhere on social media, it is at Little Baby Kate's everywhere. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna see you again next Tuesday. Go out, be the best person you can be, and suck as much dick as you possibly can. Yeah. Bye, guys.